What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Tracy, and we are back for another MX Bikes video. And like the title says, and like you can see here, we are on a boat. We are going to be trying to win a public lobby race here on a boat. I am going to be giving a huge shout out to 4D Low here for getting me this model. This is a post-com, so we'll be hopping in and out here occasionally. I'm not going to be here the whole time. And with that being said, let's get started and get to the beginning of the video. Alright, here we are on the start, second row. That's just diabolical. We're already at a disadvantage on a freaking boat. We are on a boat on land. That doesn't even make sense, and it puts us on the second row. What the heck is that? Get a jump. It's a jump. We're on the second row. Again, what can you do? You're in the second row. And would you expect anything else from MX Bikes besides a just absolute clusterfuck in the first corner? I hope you didn't. I expect it. I don't expect anything but a cluster in the first corner. We are going to make a couple easy passes here from these people crashing, and for the most part we stay out of all the drama on the first lap. And yeah, this is where we are. Let's see if we can make a charge forward. Almost Larry loop out a boat there, but yeah, let's get going. So there we are, first lap done. Managed to stay out of all the other drama besides that first corner. Read that play happening like it was a book. Don't know why. I just was like, for some reason I think homie's gonna crash right here. Checked up, made sure I was able to get to the inside. But yeah, we're in a decent position right now. We're in 7th. Like I said, after that first corner pile up, to be in 7th after the first lap, not a bad position to be in. Let homie get up the inside on us there, but we're on the 450 boat, 450cc boat. We got that Yamaha, what is it? Don't know what it is, but we got the Yamaha motor in the boat, and we barked him on the inside there, so back up into 7th. Yeah, just gonna see how this race plays out. I know it gets pretty close here at the end, so stick around until then to see what happens. You idiot! What is that? You jumped off of the track like you did that all by yourself. What are you doing? You're dropping backwards now. The goal is to go forwards, not backwards. Don't know why Buddy was waving at me there. Gave him a hand back, then just Buddy right there took a trip to Indonesia. Cartwheeled himself to absolute Indonesia. Almost, dude, this boat's got some torque. Look at that thing, bro. She's got some torque on the bottom end. Almost larried it there. So as you can see, drop back to 9th. Again, the goal is to go forward, bro. I think these are like 5-minute races plus 2 laps, which means we don't have a lot of time left. Let's get to moving, bro. One more lap down, back up to 7th place, then below the corner. Immediately, just below the corner. Get sideways in the rollers. You know, it's going just perfect so far. Nothing wrong so far at all. So again, we got like a couple minutes and a couple laps left. So again, we're sitting in 7th place. We're really going to have to pull our stuff together here towards the end of the moto, which we do. We start putting in some good laps here at the end. We start letting her rip. We got a couple people that we can see in front of us in a couple of these sections, and yeah, we're gonna keep going forward. We're gonna keep moving forward. Like I said, we got a guy right in front of us that we can see, and the hooks into the back tire. We're going for him.
Don't mess with the sea life. See you later, stinky.
Alrighty, so as you can see, we almost took our own trip to Indonesia there in that little Dragon's Back section. But yeah, being consistent can make up for a lack of speed a lot of the time, from at least what I've come to find out. You know, you don't have to be the fastest guy. If you can be consistent, you can make up a lot of positions just off of being consistent. Um, so yeah, boat still having torque, keeping that front end up. But yeah, still got another person in front of us, and we still got at least a lap or two left to really get this done. Now, talk about consistency, and we go right off the track there, throw it out the window. You know, as long as you don't go down, as long as you don't turn one mistake into two, like that's a lot of things that I see. A lot of people will like crash and they'll go to get up super fast and they're freaking out, and then they like crash again while they're trying to get up and get back on the track or something. Um, that's just one thing that I try not to do. Just keep it consistent. Don't make one mistake into two. And yeah, let's see where we end up by the end of this. All right, so I lied. We do not have a couple laps left. We got a lap left. We're on the white flag lap here. We got to make something happen, boys. We're outside of the top 5, and our goal was to win the race. So we can't. If we can't even get into a top 5, then like, that's just tragic. That is literally just tragic. If our goal was to win and we can't even get into a top 5, and we're 12 seconds down on the last lap. We see homie right there, and that gap almost seems impossible, especially at the pace that we've been running. Again, not the quickest rider, especially, again, a lot of people know I'm gaming on a Mac right now, so it's just the odds are not in our favors. When it comes to the Hunger Games, we'd be, good as dead. No sponsors, no nothing. We'd be screwed. But yeah, last lap. Thought the dude that I passed at the finish line was a position, but it wasn't. Thought that this guy right in front of us was a position, but it's not. He crashes and no positions gained. As you can see, he was in like 12, 13, something like that, maybe 20 something. We were things are looking bleak here. Things are looking real bleak here. That gap's still pretty big, and what we've got 3 corners left if we're going to count this as a corner. So, I mean, outside of the top 5, 3 corners left. We are hoping and praying for a miracle. We almost put ourselves down right there going off of the track, but we see some yellow flags there, and what do you know? The 4th and 5th place rider take each other out, letting this boat ream, and yeah, we do come across in 5th place. As you can see by the super slow-mo instant replay, buddy in front of us goes from 5th to 6th place right at the finish line due to cuts. We end up in the fence and our game crashes, so we can't exactly go check the leaderboards, but yeah, that's that. That's how the race ended. Didn't win, but we still put in a valiant effort to get back up into the top 5. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Brrrr.